the Brown Boys. The Brown Boys. The Brown Boys. We the Brown Boys. The Brown Boys. We the Brown Boys.
First of all, let me explain something to y'all. The NBA don't care. They don't care about no old ass washed up player that don't really win in the playoffs talking to them about winning when they're losing. If you want to suggest some things, you better suggest it nicely. But if you ain't out there tearing it up on the court and you ain't out there doing what you used to do, now I guarantee you CP3 did the same thing when he played for the Clippers. Yeah, let's say back in 07, 06. He did that same thing when he was playing on the Clippers back then. And he tried that shit out. He the old dog that just barking in the yard and behind the gate that can't really run like that no more, can't really catch nobody. Now the kids in the neighborhood, throwing rocks at him and outrun him and shit, laughing at him. You know that dog. That dog that got old and he can only just make noise. Yeah, CP3, that old dog. You ought to be seen and not heard. You mentor in a good way, or they gonna get your ass up out of there. And that's what they did. They don't care nothing about no reputation and all that shit. And his reputation ain't as good as y'all think it is. In the postseason, what does he do? During the regular season, he was a monster. He can't do that no more. And in the postseason, he's not available. So what is he on the team for? What is he on the team for? This man is tied to LeBron and Clutch Sports, so everybody wants to give him this send-off, and I just don't get it. He had a great career, but legends are created in the postseason, and unfortunately, we never got to see who CP3 really is because he's never really got to move and shake in the postseason. I know some people gonna say you're busting in that, but that's the truth. Don't no team give a fuck about nobody regular season numbers like that. You can have great regular season numbers and a guy have okay regular season numbers, but if he turn up in the playoffs, if he's a deciding factor, if he shines bright when the shining moment, because everybody can't shine bright in those moments. See, they like winners, Skip. They like people that when the pressure go up, they elevate their game with the pressure. As long as a team know, they don't give a damn what your regular season numbers is. If they know that you're going to elevate your game during the playoffs, you'll be a hell of a high commodity in the NBA. Oh, you don't believe me? Robert Horry don't really have no regular season numbers that jump off the paper. Yeah. You get Robert Horry on your team. He not going to score no regular season numbers that's going to say, God damn, we got to have him. But boy, when you look at Robert Horry in the playoffs, you look at Robert Horry every time he catch that when the lights and the popcorn popping, that going in. So every team in the league, guess what they wanted on their team? We want a Robert Horry. They started seeing we need these specialty guys that's going to make sure they get us over that hump. Shaq ain't going to be able to do it all the time. Kobe ain't going to be, he going to be double teamed sometime. Who is that guy that when the lights are on, he not going to shy away from the big moment? And they'll pay big money for that. James Posey, he another one. They don't give a damn about. I'm sick of hearing these niggas that get up here and talk about their regular season numbers and they didn't mean shit for their team as much as some people that was off the bench. It's guys that were off the bench that didn't have numbers that was more valuable to their team than a some averaging 29 on the starting lineup because you ain't going to win. Your 29 is air pack. This dude right here, 15, 13, with this defense right here is the reason why we win. Is the very reason why we win. You just out here getting points, and that's all. That's the only thing you can talk about. Basketball got to go back to what it used to be, and not these posing ass niggas that sit up online and talk about how many goddamn points they score, but they can't go to the win-loss column and show you a goddamn thing. Don't tell me about your numbers. I know this league. I know how to play this game, and they don't give a fuck about your numbers. When it comes to winning and when it comes to postseason, teams will pay a mighty good dollar for a guy that's going to shine bright like the diamond in those playoffs. They say Benny Johnson, the microwave. This scripted version of basketball that you hearing today, these praise of these players that wouldn't even really be nothing back in the day. Back in the day, these players that you're praising would be mediocre players that stayed hurt. And I know it sounds like hating because you've been listening to a media praise people for the last 15, 20 years that shouldn't even be getting praised like that. Getting numbers and they changing rules to where assists really ain't assists no more. How about you can pass the ball to a mother in today's league? They could dribble the ball 2 times and you still get an assist. It's like, what the fuck? Oh, you passed it to him on the way to the basket and he dribbled, Euroed, and laid it up, but you still got an assist. Man, these numbers are air packed. I don't even trust these numbers no more. As Rodney would say, that's facts. I don't even trust these motherfucking numbers no more. These numbers are all bull. A motherfucker can, back in my day, if somebody couldn't dribble the ball 2 times and you get no assist for that, like, man, stat pad they done changed the league rules for 1 or 2 people to stat pad. That's why Russell Westbrook looked like the greatest point guard ever. You can pass the ball to somebody, they dribble it twice, and you get as long as they on the move, when you pass it to them, you can get an assist. Yeah, this overhype of stats has ruined the genuine nature of the game because now everybody just want to get numbers. And the numbers don't tell the details. The numbers don't got shit to do with getting dirty. The numbers don't got nothing to do with sliding across that flow to make sure your team get the ball every time. Numbers don't got nothing to do with that. Chris Paul, nobody should be crying because he said something he shouldn't have said for the Clippers, and they got tired of his mouth because it was a whole lot of squeeze with not a lot of juice coming out. There's a whole lot of talking, but you can't get out of Chris Paul what you used to be able to get out of Chris Paul. And everybody know when they can't get what they want out you, you need to shut your damn mouth. And Chris Paul just found that out. And ain't nobody exempt from that. The NBA, y'all want to have this feel-good story because y'all like people. The NBA is a business. It's the business of basketball. Can you do your job? No, you can't? Then be quiet. You can collect this check, mentor a few guys. Otherwise, shut your mouth. And if you're not going to shut your mouth, you won't get your farewell tour. Let me get you up out of here. You making too much noise. And for those people that think he played so well that he should get more respect, if he had a playoff resume that matched his regular season resume, then maybe I would agree with you. I'm a fair person. I'm not just up here talking shit, but I'm telling you how that team came to that understanding. It's like, wait a minute, this guy ain't even playing right now, not even playing great. We not winning, and he probably ain't even gonna be available in the playoffs. Let me get his motherfucking ass up out of here. That's how that went. Man, please, I don't care enough. Let me get his ass up out of here. And I understand it. Now these niggas acting like they're gonna band together. Oh, it's wrong what you did to Chris Paul. Man, shut up crying about how somebody do business. Since when men cry about how another man do business? I heard a nigga crying, we don't want you here. We don't want you in LA no more. He talking to a billionaire like that. Man, if you don't shut up, we don't want you in LA no more, Bomber. Man, Bomber doing business, nigga. Bomber don't care about nothing you niggas saying. Who making noise over here in my facility? Chris Paul. Chris Paul? Is he even playing? What is he averaging right now? Oh, he's talking? Oh, okay. All right. He's talking. He said something to management? My little niece, my little god niece, get his ass up out, send him home. Yeah. Send him home. He don't even be knowing who you talking to. That's true nepotism. He probably went up there in that office and talked to one of Bomber's great grandkids the wrong way. Got his ass sent home. They don't give a damn about your heroes. He's a worker. He worked for the Clippers. They don't give a. He can't. What are you gonna do now? Lob City is over with. Yeah, Lob City is over. He going to the Lakers for what? I forgot. Y'all like to just put a bunch of names on one team. And I forgot. This buddy ball. Y'all don't want to deal in reality. What is Chris Paul gonna do on the Lakers? What? He ain't gonna do a damn thing. He old. You gonna add another old man to the Lakers and y'all gonna win. Now you might well keep Bronny.